She was a fearless detective until she asked the question, "Can I kiss you now?" The rain-slick streets of Brooklyn gleamed under the sodium glow of street lamps, a relentless downpour drumming against the hood of Alex Harlan's unmarked cruiser like impatient fingers on a desk. She gripped the wheel tighter, her knuckles whitening, the scent of wet asphalt and stale coffee from her thermos filling the car. 20 years on the force, and nights like this still clawed at her gut. Another body, another echo of violence that wouldn't let her sleep. But tonight felt different, sharper, like the universe was holding its breath. Dispatch had crackled through at 2:17 a.m. Female mid-30s, found in a warehouse off the Gowanus Canal. Stabbed. Multiple times. No ID yet, but the scene screamed organized. Cartel ties, whispers of human trafficking. Alex's partner Mike was off on paternity leave, leaving her solo with the rookies. She hated rookies. Too green, too eager to prove something. But rules were rules. She pulled up to the yellow tape fluttering in the wind, the air thick with the metallic tang of blood mixed with the canal's brackish rot. Forensics was already swarming, their flashlights cutting through the shadows like accusatory beams. Alex flashed her badge, the weight of it cold against her palm, and ducked under the tape. Her boots splashed in shallow puddles, each step echoing her pulse, steady, controlled. Fearless. That's what they called her. The bulldog who cracked the Bowery cereal last year. The one who stared down a Glock without flinching. Alex Harlan didn't break. The body lay crumpled near a stack of rusted shipping crates, pale skin stark against the grime. Alex crouched, gloved hands hovering, not touching. The victim's eyes, wide frozen in terror, stared past her into nothing. A necklace dangled from her neck, a simple silver locket smeared with crimson. Alex's breath caught a rare hitch. She knew that locket, or one like it. Her own mother had worn something similar, back before the cancer, before the empty apartment and the bottle that became her shadow. Harlan. A voice cut through the murmur of radios and rustling evidence bags. Detective Ruiz, her reluctant shadow for the night, jogged up, rain dripping from his mustache. "We got a witness," says she saw the whole thing. She's shaken up, but insistent on talking to lead. Alex straightened, wiping rain from her face, the droplets cold as regret. "Where?" "Ambulance Bay. Name's Jamie Reyes. Journalist. Freelance, covers the docks for that indie rag. The Harbor Echo. Journalist." Alex's jaw tightened. Nosy types who thought truth was theirs to peddle. But witnesses were gold in a case this murky. She nodded, striding toward the flashing lights of the ambulance, the rain now a steady roar in her ears, muffling the distant wail of sirens. Jamie sat on the tailgate, wrapped in a foil blanket that crinkled with every shiver. Mid-30s like the Vic, with auburn waves plastered to her forehead, freckles standing out against skin gone ashen. Her eyes, stormy green, sharp even in shock, locked on Alex as she approached. No tears, just a quiet fury simmering beneath. She clutched a notebook, pages sodden, ink bleeding like wounds. "Ms. Reyes." Alex's voice was gravel rough, honed from interrogations. She flashed the badge again, more habit than need. Up close, Jamie smelled like salt and vanilla, odd in this hellhole. Human. Alive. "Detective." Jamie's gaze flicked over her, assessing. Not scared. Curious. "I saw it. The argument, the knife." She was begging him to stop. Called him Rico. Mexican cartel runner, I think. "I've been tracking stories on the canal smuggling for months." Alex's pulse quickened. Not from the lead, but from the way Jamie said it. Steady. Like she was reciting poetry, not reliving horror. "You get a good look at him?" "Enough." Jamie's lips pressed thin, a tremor in her hands betraying the steel in her voice. She uncapped a pen with her teeth, the click sharp, and jotted something. Height, build, tattoo on his neck, a scorpion. "I'll sketch it." Alex watched, transfixed for a beat too long. The way Jamie's fingers moved, deliberate, graceful despite the chill. A sigh escaped her, soft, unintended, like steam from a grate. She hadn't sighed in years. Not since Elena. That clusterfuck of a relationship that ended with slammed doors and unspoken goodbyes. Women like Jamie, fierce, unyielding, were her kryptonite. But this was work. Lock it down. Let's get you to the station. Statement on record. Alex extended a hand, not thinking. Jamie took it, her palm warm, callous from typing marathons or God knows what. Their eyes met again, a spark electric, dangerous, in the downpour. As they walked to the cruiser, Jamie's shoulder brushed hers, accidental. Alex's skin prickled, heat blooming low in her belly. Get a grip, Harlan. But the hook was set. Deep. Inside the car, heater blasting stale air, Jamie leaned back, eyes on the blurring city lights. You believe in second chances, detective? Alex swallowed, throat dry. In this job? Rarely. Jamie turned, her smile ghosting, sad, knowing. Me neither. But tonight, that woman deserved one. The words hung heavy as the rain. Alex drove in silence, the wiper's rhythmic swish the only sound, each pass wiping away nothing. By the time they hit the precinct, the seed was planted. A question neither dared voice yet. What if this witness saw more than a murder? What if she saw straight through the armor? The interrogation room smelled of burnt coffee and despair. Fluorescent buzz overhead like a swarm of regrets. Alex slid a styrofoam cup across the scarred table. Black, no sugar, just how she'd take it herself. Jamie wrapped her hands around it, steam curling up like secrets. Start from the beginning, Alex said, settling into the metal chair opposite, recorder whirring to life. Her notebook open, pen poised. Professional. Detached. Jamie exhaled, long and slow, the sound ragged in the quiet room. I was there for a tip. Anonymous source said something big going down at the warehouse, girls being moved, you know? Trafficking pipeline from the border. Her voice cracked on girls, eyes dropping to the table. Freckles like constellations Alex wanted to trace. Alex leaned in, elbows on Formica, the cool edge grounding her. You shouldn't have been alone. Dangerous. Jamie met her gaze, chin lifting. Defiant. Story like that? You don't wait for backup. And I can handle myself. A pause, her fingers drumming soft tap tap like Morse code for vulnerability. The victim. Her name was Sophia. I talked to her once weeks ago. Off record. She was scared. Wanted out. Sophia. The name hit like a gut punch. Alex's mind flashed to the locket, the frozen plea in those eyes. Why didn't she come forward? Fear. Jamie's laugh was bitter, hollow. Same reason I almost didn't tonight. But seeing her fall. Blood everywhere, the gurgle. She trailed off, throat working, a single tear escaping. She swiped it away, furious. Rico laughed. Like it was nothing. Alex's chest tightened. A vice of empathy she hadn't felt in ages. She reached across, instinct, covering Jamie's hand with her own. Rough palm against soft, a jolt like static. Hey, you did good. You gave her a voice. Time stretched, the recorder's red light blinking oblivious. Jamie's breath hitched, her thumb brushing Alex's knuckle, tentative, electric. The air thickened, charged with unsaid things. Rain pattered against the window, a soft applause to the tension. I should go, Jamie whispered, but didn't pull away. Her eyes searched Alex's, hazel depths stormy with questions. What? Fear. Alex nodded, withdrawing slow, the loss immediate. We'll need you to ID a lineup tomorrow. Can I drop you home? A beat. Jamie's smile flickered, warmer now. Yeah, I'd like that. The drive to Jamie's brownstone in Bed-Stuy was a minefield of small talk. Weather, the Mets' latest flop, the best dive bar for wings. But undercurrents pulled strong. Alex caught Jamie stealing glances, her profile lit by passing headlights. Strong jaw, full lips parted on a laugh that sounded forced. The vanilla scent lingered, mixing with leather seats, intoxicating. At the door, steps creaking underfoot, Jamie turned, key in hand but unmoving. Street lamp haloed her hair. Rain-slicked curls wild. Thanks, Detective Harlan. For everything. Alex, she corrected, voice low, gravelly. The hook twisted deeper. Just Alex. Alex. Jamie tested it, soft like a caress. Their breaths mingled, warm, ragged in the chill night. Inches apart, worlds colliding. Alex's heart thundered, a drumbeat of warning. Walk away. But her feet rooted. Then Jamie leaned in. Not for a kiss but a hug. Quick, fierce, arms wrapping tight. Alex stiffened, then melted, inhaling deep. Vanilla and rain. Home in a stranger's embrace. A sigh escaped her, deep from the soul, echoing the storm's fade. As Jamie pulled back, eyes shining, she murmured, "Be careful out there, Alex. The world's not kind to heroes." The door clicked shut, leaving Alex on the stoop, soaked to the bone. Not from rain. From her. Back at her precinct desk, dawn creeping gray through blinds, Alex pored over files. Sophia's prints matching a missing persons from Queens, Rico's scorpion tat linking to Los Zetas. But her mind wandered to green eyes, freckled skin. She rubbed her temples, the hum of fluorescence mocking her. Focus. Case first. Her phone buzzed, unknown number. Text, can't sleep. Sketch attached. Stay safe. G. The scorpion tattoo stared back. Precise lines from Jamie's hand. Alex's lips curved, unbidden. A warmth spread, dangerous as daylight. She typed back, thanks. You too. But sleep evaded her too. Tossing in her loft, exposed brick, dusty boxing gloves hanging like ghosts. Alex replayed the hug. The almost. What if? The question simmered, unspoken. Yet. Morning broke harsh, coffee bitter on her tongue as she briefed the captain. We move on Rico tonight. Stakeout at the canal. Nods all around. Plan solid. But Ruiz pulled her aside, brow furrowed. That witness, Reyes? She's got history. Dug too deep on a story last year. Almost got herself killed. Cartel put a hit out. Alex's blood iced. Jamie. In the crosshairs. The hook yanked hard. This wasn't just a case anymore. It was personal. A sigh, hers this time, heavy with dread. The fearless detective? Cracking. She grabbed her keys, storming out into the sun, blinding, unrelenting. Dialed Jamie. Voicemail. Call me. Now. The words choked out, laced with something raw. Fear. For her. The day blurred. Interviews, dead ends, the itch of danger crawling her skin. By dusk, as shadows lengthened over the canal, Alex waited in the cruiser, binoculars trained on the warehouse. Heart pounding not from the stakeout, but from the what-ifs. Jamie's text burned in her pocket. On my way to meet a source. Be careful yourself. Idiot. Brave, beautiful idiot. Alex's grip tightened on the wheel, knuckles white again. The rain had stopped, but the storm? Just beginning. A figure emerged from the gloom, Rico, scorpion vivid under his collar. Alone. Alex radioed backup, voice steady. But inside, turmoil. As sirens wailed distant, Rico bolted, vanishing into alleys. Chase on. She pursued, boots pounding pavement, breath sawing. Gun heavy at her hip, but her mind screamed Jamie's name. Turned a corner, dead end. Rico spun, knife glinting. You cops never learn. Lunge. Dodge. Alex's fist connected. Crack of jaw, metallic taste of blood, her own. They grappled, grunts echoing off bricks, sweat stinging eyes. He pinned her, blade at throat. Cold kiss of steel. Then crack. Rico slumped, eyes rolling. Jamie stood there, tire iron in hand, chest heaving. Told you I can handle myself. Alex scrambled up, adrenaline crashing. What the hell? Source was a bust. Saw you run. Jamie dropped the iron, clattering loud. Her hand shook now, eyes wild. Couldn't let him. Words died. They stared, breath sinking, harsh, alive. Alex stepped close, too close, the alley's shadows wrapping them. Rain scent lingered, mixing with sweat, blood. Her hand cupped Jamie's cheek. Rough thumb on soft skin. You could have died. So could you. Jamie's voice broke, a whisper. Her hand covered Alex's, holding it there. Heat. Need. The world narrowed, sirens closing, backup shouting. But here now only them. Alex's heart roared, drowning doubt. The question bubbled hot on her tongue. Not yet. Almost. Cuffs on Rico, statements later. But as they emerged into flashing lights, Jamie's shoulder against hers again. Solid, real Alex knew. The fearless one. Terrified. Of this. Of her. Sunrise painted the precinct in bruised purples and golds, filtering through grimy windows like a reluctant apology. Alex slumped at her desk, Rico's mugshot staring back from the monitor. Scowled defiance, scorpion ink stark. Booking complete, but the high faded fast, leaving bone-deep ache from the alley scrap. Bruises bloomed on her ribs, tender under her shirt, a map of close calls. She popped 2 ibuprofen, chasing them with lukewarm sludge from the pot. Tasted like regret. Ruiz clapped her shoulder too hard, grinning. Hell of a takedown, Harlan. And that journalist? Balls of steel. You two make a team. Alex grunted, non-committal, heat crawling her neck. Team. If only. Her phone vibrated. Jamie. Coffee? My treat. Need to decompress. Attached. A selfie, bedhead wild, mug steaming, green eyes sleepy soft. Alex's breath snagged. A quiet hitch in the bullpen din. Station. 30 minutes. She hit send, ignoring the flutter low in her gut. Professional. Coffee. Nothing more. But stepping into the corner diner, bell tinkling overhead, sizzle of bacon and murmur of locals, Alex spotted Jamie in a booth, sunlight haloing her like some damn angel. Auburn curls tamed into a loose braid, freckles dancing under the beam. She waved, smile bright but edged with shadows. Last night's tire iron hero, now nursing a latte, notebook open to fresh pages. Alex slid in opposite, the vinyl seat sticking to her jeans. You look better. Jamie laughed, light, genuine, chasing the gloom. Showered. Magic. She pushed a menu over, fingers brushing Alex's. Spark again, undeniable. Pancakes? Or you one of those egg white types? Full stack. Bacon extra. Alex's grin slipped free, rare as a clean confession. The waitress, rosy, name tag crooked. Ambled over, pat out, gum smacking. Order placed, silence settled. Comfortable yet charged, like air before thunder. You were incredible last night, Alex said, voice low, stirring her black drip. Steam rose, veiling her face. Tire iron? Not exactly protocol. Jamie's eyes dropped, lashes fanning cheeks. Instinct. Seeing him on you. Knife at your throat. A shudder rippled her, visible. She wrapped arms around herself, foil blanket ghost. I've lost people before. Not again. The words landed heavy, stirring Alex's own ghosts. Elena's goodbye, the empty side of the bed, nights blurring into dawn with whiskey burn. She reached across, hesitant, covering Jamie's forearm. Skin warm, pulse fluttering under her thumb. Hey, I'm here. Solid. Jamie's gaze lifted, locking, raw, searching. Time stretched, the diner's hum fading to a hum in Alex's ears. Bacon sizzle, coffee perk, Rosie's laugh background to this. To her. Jamie's hand turned, palm up, lacing fingers. Simple. Seismic. You don't have to be fearless all the time, Alex. Whisper soft, laced with ache. Not with me. Alex's throat closed, emotion swelling. Hot, unfamiliar. A sigh escaped, deep from her core, mingling with the maple syrup tang wafting over. Plates arrived, stacked towering, steam curling, breaking the spell. But the touch lingered, fingers entwined under the table, anchor in the storm. They ate slow, words weaving easy, Jamie's freelance grind, dodging deadlines in cramped cafes. Alex's beat stories, the ones that haunted more than solved. Laughter bubbled. Jamie mimicking a source's thick accent. Alex recounting a botched stakeout with pie in her face. But undercurrents pulled. Sophia's locket on the table between mental images. Rico's laugh echoing alley grunts. You ever think about quitting? Jamie asked, fork pausing midair, syrup dripping slow. Serious now, eyes probing. Alex chewed, deliberate, the sweet salt burst grounding. Every damn day. But then, who fights for the Sophias? She set her fork down, clink sharp. You? Chasing shadows for ink. Jamie's smile faded, wistful. For truth. But yeah, costs add up. A pause, her free hand tracing the table's scarred wood. Old knife fights, lover's initials. Last year that hit. My ex Lena. She bailed after. Said I was too reckless. Maybe she was right. Alex's grip tightened, instinctive. The word stung, irrational jealousy flaring. Her loss. Voice rough, edged with something possessive. Jamie's eyes widened, flicker of surprise, delight. Outside, traffic hummed. Horns blaring. Tires hissing, wet asphalt from overnight drizzle. They stepped into it, shoulders brushing as they walked to Alex's cruiser. Air crisp, laced with exhaust and street vendor pretzels, salty promise. At the car, Jamie turned back to the door, close, too close. Thanks for this. For listening. Anytime. Alex's hand found her waist, light, testing. Heat seeped through denim, Jamie's breath catching audible, soft gasp in the bustle. Eyes met, green to hazel, worlds tilting. Then radio crackle from the dash. Harlan, captain's office. Now. Duty's yank, cruel. Jamie stepped back, smile wry. Go save the world. Alex lingered, door half open. Rain scent from last night clinging to Jamie's jacket. Dinner? Tonight. My shout. Nod. Grin. Deal. The precinct buzzed, phones ringing, printers whirring like a hive on edge. Captain's office. Glass walls fogged with steam from his mug, maps pinned chaotic. Rico's talking. Sort of. Points to a boss, Elena Vasquez. Ring any bells? Alex froze mid-sip. Elena. Her Elena? No. Coincidence. But the name slithered cold, coiling doubt. Vasquez? Cartel. High up. Runs girls from Jersey ports. Captain's eyes narrowed, pen tapping, tick-tock. Your witness, Reyes, her old stories? Overlapped. Careful, Harlan. Lines blurring. Dismissed. Alex stormed to the evidence locker, heart slamming. Sophia's locket in a bag, silver dulled. Opened it, photo inside, Sophia younger, arm around a woman. Auburn hair. Freckles. Jamie. No, couldn't. But the seed sprouted, poisonous. She slammed the locker, metal clang echoing her pulse. Called Jamie. Straight to voicemail. We need to talk. About Sophia. Hours dragged. Paperwork mountain. Ruiz's jokes falling flat. Dusk fell, city lights winking like conspirators. Alex's loft waited, but dinner loomed. She showered hot, steam fogging mirror, water scalding bruises, trying to wash the unease. Elena. Jamie. Worlds colliding ugly. Door buzzed at 7 sharp. Jamie, bottle of red in hand, dress simple black, hugging curves, hair loose, waves cascading. Brought Cabernet. Peace offering. Alex pulled her in, kiss on cheek, habit platonic. But linger, scent wrapping, vanilla deep now with wine's fruit. Kitchens this way. Loft sparse. Leather couch scarred from falls, bookshelves sagging under case files, jazz vinyl spinning low, Coltrane sax wailing melancholy. They cooked. Pasta bubbling, garlic sautéing sharp, laughter over chopped onions, stinging eyes. Easy. Intimate. Over candle flicker. Improvised, stubs from power outages, wine loosening tongues. Tell me about you, Jamie said, fork twirling, linguine, eyes soft. Before the badge. Alex sipped, Merlot warmed down her throat. Jersey girl. Dad cop, mom teacher. Lost her young. Joined up to. Fix things. Pause, fork scraping plate. You? The fire. Jamie leaned back, chair creak soft. Texas transplant. Dad rancher, mom librarian. Ran to New York for stories that matter. Found 'em. And scars. Her hand found Alex's across the table, deliberate now. Like this one. She pulled up her sleeve. Faint line, knife's kiss. From that hit. Alex traced it, featherlight, skin pebbling under touch. Beautiful. Voice husky, unintended. Jamie's breath hitched, audible, needy. Candle flame danced. Shadows playing on walls like unspoken desires. Then phone buzz. Ruiz, Harlan. Vasquez lead panned. But your witness? Sophia's sister. Blood tie. World tilted. Alex yanked her hand back, chair scraping loud. Jamie. Eyes wide, Jamie froze, forked midway. What? The locket. Sophia. She's your. Silence crashed, heavy as fallout. Jamie's face crumpled, shock to sorrow, tears welling fast. Sister. Yeah. I couldn't. Protect her. Sob escaped, raw, guttural. She stood, chair toppling, crash echoing Coltrane's wail. Alex rose, arms out, placating. Why hide it? Scared it'd taint the story. You. Jamie backed toward door. Rain starting outside. Patters soft, insistent. I thought. Maybe. The hook tore free, bloodied. Alex stepped close, desperation clawing. Don't. Please. Door open, cool draft rushing. Jamie paused, tears tracking. I can't drag you into my mess, Alex. Not like this. Gone. Slam. Echo. Alex sank to floor, back to wall, wine forgotten. Sigh wrenched, deep broken. The fearless detective? Shattered. Question burning. How deep did the lies go? Night deepened, jazz looping mournful. Text to Jamie unread. Calls to Ruiz. Dig on Reyes. Everything. Sleep came, fitful dreams tangled, knives, green eyes pleading, Elena's laugh mocking from shadows. Dawn gray, coffee cold. Precinct briefing. Rico flipped fully, Vasquez meet tonight, neutral ground, old shipyard. Your lead, Captain grunted. But watch your back. Family ties complicate. Alex nodded, stealing. But inside. Storm. Drove to Jamie's brownstone. Engine rumble, her only company. Knocked fists heavy. Door cracked. Jamie eyes red-rimmed, hair tousled. Go away. No. Alex pushed in, gentle door clicking shut. Hall dim, air stale with unshed tears. Talk. All of it. Kitchen table, scarred oak, witness to collapse. Jamie sank, hands trembling. Sophia. We lost touch years ago. She ran with bad crowd. I tried pulling her out. Failed. Voice cracks, sob bubbling. The story? My redemption. But seeing her. I broke. Alex knelt level, hands on knees, grounding. You saved me. That's not nothing. Thumb brushed tear track, salt on skin. Jamie leaned into touch. Forehead to Alex's, breaths mingling, ragged synced. I'm sorry, Jamie whispered, warm exhale on lips. For everything. Forgiven. Alex's voice gravel thick. Pulled her close, hug fierce, bodies aligning. Heartbeats thunder, hers Jamie's drum duet. Scent enveloped. Vanilla laced with salt home. They stayed, time suspending. Rain drummed window, soft lullaby. But duty loomed, shipyard, Vasquez. Alex pulled back, reluctant. I have to go. Tonight's big. Jamie nodded, grip tightening. Be safe. Promise. Kiss on forehead lingering. Always. But promises? Fragile as dawn light. Twilight bled into the shipyard's rust and rot. Hudson River lapping black against pilings like a serpent's tongue. Alex crouched behind a derelict container. Glock steady in her grip, the metal cool and familiar against her palm. Salt air bit sharp, carrying diesel fumes and the distant clank of chains. Ghost sounds of industry long dead. Backup fanned out silent, radios muted, but her mind screamed Jamie's name. A mantra against the chills snaking her spine. Vasquez. Elena. The name alone conjured specters, old flames flickering in memory's ash. But this Elena? Different beast. Cartel queen, Sophia's puppet master, Perico's whispers. The meat. Exchange intel for immunity, or so the feds spun. Alex smelled setup, rotten as fish guts. Headlights pierce fog, low-slung SUV purring to halt. Door swung, heels clicking asphalt, deliberate, predatory. Elena Vasquez emerged. Tall, raven hair coiled tight, suit tailored sharp as her gaze. Mid-40s, poised like a blade. Flanked by two goons, tattoos creeping collars. Detective Harlan, she purred, voice smoke and silk, accent faint, border twang. Punctual. I like. Alex stepped out, hands visible. Badge glinting under sodium arc. Vasquez. Let's make this quick. Your operation ends tonight. Laughter low throaty echoed off hulls. Elena lit a cigarette, flame flaring her face. High cheeks, lips crimson. Bold. But you know nothing of ins, Carino. Exhale curled acrid. She flicked ash, eyes narrowing. Sophia. Pity. She was. Useful. Rage ignited white hot. Alex's finger twitched on trigger, breath shallow. Her name was Sophia Reyes. Sister to Jamie. Elena's smile sharpened, teeth white. Ah. The journalist. Persistent like a gnat. Step closer, heels echoing. You think she's clean? Dig deeper, detective. Blood binds tight. Bluff. Had to be. But doubt wormed, coiling with Elena's scent. Jasmine heavy, cloying. Backup signal, twitch in shadows. Stall. What do you want? Alex growled, stance widening, boots grinding gravel. Out. Elena shrugged, elegant, smoke trailing. Immunity. And Jamie's notes. All of them. Jamie's notebook. Sodden pages from the warehouse, sketches, leads. Alex's gut twisted. Why her? Elena's eyes gleamed, predatory. She knows too much. Family secrets. Pause, cigarette crushed under heel, spark dying. Like you, perhaps? Old wounds. The name hit. Elena's knowledge too precise. Alex's Elena? No link. Paranoia? Or truth's knife twist? Wind gusted, river moan rising, fog thickening like lies. Then gunshot. Sharp crack splitting night. Goon down, clutching gut, blood black in low light. Chaos erupted. Shouts, muzzle flashes stitching shadows. Alex dove rolling behind crate. Bark of her Glock answering. Thud into flesh. Elena vanished in the fray. Heels lost to sprint. Backup swarmed but too late. Feds yelling coordinates. Sirens wailing inbound. Alex scanned, goons cuffed but queen slipped. Frustration boiled. Hot as spent casings underfoot. Radio crackled. Harlan clear. But your witness, Reyes spotted nearby. Reporter instinct. Jamie's brownstone glowed warm against the night as Alex pulled up. Engine tick cooling. Adrenaline crash left her shaky. Hands trembling on wheel. Bruise on her cheek throbbed, grazed by ricochet, sting like accusation. She killed the lights, sat staring. Elena's words looped. Blood binds tight. Knock soft, hesitant. Door opened slow, Jamie in robe, hair damp from shower, eyes wide. Alex? God, your face. Shipyard. Messy. Alex stepped in, door shutting with finality. Hall air steamy, soap scent, clean Jamie. She cupped Alex's jaw gentle, thumb tracing the welt. Touch electric, soothing ache. Come. Sit. Jamie led to couch, soft sacks, throw pillows rumpled. Wine from last night half full on table. Jazz low on the turntable, Miles Davis trumpet mournful. Alex sank, exhaustion pulling like tide. Jamie fetched ice pack, kneeling domestic intimate. Pressed to cheek, cold seep through skin, hiss of relief escaping. What happened? Vasquez. Name dropped heavy. Alex caught her hand, holding. She knows you. Sophia. Everything. Jamie's flinch visible, shoulders tensing, green eyes storming. I slipped, forgotten. I figured she'd surface. Voice small, cracking. Stood abrupt, pacing, robe whispering, silk on thighs. Sophia got pulled in deep. Vasquez's web. I tried warning her. Alex rose, closing distance. Why not tell me? From the start. Jamie whirled, tears brimming. Trust? In this city. Cops, cartels, same game sometimes. Laugh bitter, choked. And you. I didn't want to lose this. Us. A word hung luminous. Alex's heart clenched, hope, fear twining. Step closer, hands on arms firm, anchoring. You won't. Breath synced, shallow, heated. Jamie's robe gaped slight, collarbone shadow inviting. Alex's gaze dropped, then up, question in eyes. Jamie nodded, infinitesimal. Pull. Lips met, soft, tentative. Salt of tears, wine's ghost. Jamie sighed into it, deep, melting, hands fisting Alex's shirt, tugging close. World narrowed. Trumpet swell, rain patter renewed outside, bodies aligning. curves to strength, heat building slow. They broke, foreheads touching, breaths ragged. I've wanted this, Jamie whispered, fingers threading hair, tug gentle. Since the rain. Alex's laugh, low rumble. Me too. Terrifying. Kiss deepened, hunger unleashed. Hands roamed. Alex's underrobe, silk skin, fever warm. Jamie's unbuttoning shirt, nails grazing ribs, gasp shared. Couch creaked under weight, pillows tumbling. Clothes shed, lazy whispers, chuckles over stuck zippers. Naked, tangled. Freckles mapped by lips, bruises, kiss tender. Jamie arched, moaned soft. Music to Alex's ears. Yes, breathed, guiding hands lower. Exploration. Touches reverent. Gasps building crescendo. Climax crashed, mutual shudders, cries muffled in necks, sweat slick cling. Afterglow hummed, bodies lax, breaths evening. Jamie traced Alex's tattoo. NYPD shield inked on shoulder, faded. Beautiful warrior. Alex nuzzled neck, vanilla deep now, musk mingled. Your warrior. Words slipped true. Sigh content, bone deep. But dawn crept, gray fingers through blinds. Phone buzzed, Ruiz Vasquez hold up. Raid at noon. Reyes implicated? Doubt slithered back. Alex slipped from bed quiet, Jamie's sleep breath even. Dressed in loft's hush, vinyl silent now. Kissed forehead lingering. Love you, mouth silent. Out. Precinct frenzy. Vests donning, shotguns racked. Clatter urgent. Captain cornered her. Reyes's notes surfaced. Anonymous drop. Points to Vasquez's safe house. Coincidence. Alex's jaw set. Or bait. But gut twisted, Jamie's face in candlelight, moans echoing. Trust. Or trap. Raid launch. Convoy roaring bridges, tires humming asphalt. Shipyard redux. Warehouses hulking, river mist cloaking. Breach. Doors splintering, shouts booming. Gunfire erupted, staccato bursts, ricochets whining. Alex cleared rooms, methodical, breath controlled. Then office, lavish amid decay. Desk mahogany, files strewn. Elena poised, gun drawn. Knew you'd come. Struggle brief, fists, grunts. Alex disarmed, cuffing rough. Game over. Elena's laugh bubbled, manic. For you? Maybe. But Jamie. She called me. Last night. After you left. Lies. Had to be. But phone on desk, log open. Incoming from Jamie's number. Timestamp. Postcoitus glow. World fractured. Alex hauled Elena out, rain starting, cold lashes. Backup cheered takedown, but victory ash. Drove to Jamie's, knuckles white, wipers slashing furious. Door flung open, no knock. Jamie startled, coffee spilling. Hot splash on tile. Alex? What's? You called her. Voice flat, dead. Phone thrust forward, evidence damning. Jamie's face drained, horror. No. God, no. Grabbed it, scrolling frantic. Hacked. My cloud, old breach from the hit. Tears hot, voice breaking. I swear. Alex backstep, wall hard at shoulders. Sophia. Vasquez. You. Arms wrapped, self, robe clutched. Believe me. Please. Step forward, desperate. Hand out, pleading. Doubt ward. Love's roar against fear's whisper. Alex's sigh wrenched, torn. I want to. Then stay. Jamie closed gap. Arms encircling, fierce. Fight with me. Kiss, desperate, reclaiming. Rain thundered, drowning doubts. But seed lingered, thorny. Night fell, tangled again, bodies seeking truth in touch. Moans louder, urgent, claims against chaos. Climax shattered, sobs mingled, relief, release. Morning. Coffee shared, notes poured. Jamie's voice steady. We'll end this. Together. Alex nodded, hand squeeze. But Elena's laugh echoed faint. Storm not over. Midday sun scorched the interrogation room's one-way glass, turning it mirror to Alex's reflection. Hollow cheeks, eyes shadowed like bruises under skin. Elena Vasquez sat opposite, cuffed to table, posture regal despite the orange jumpsuit clashing her olive tone. Lipstick smudged but smile intact, serpent's curve. The air hummed with AC drone and faint bleach tang, underscoring the stale sweat of lies. Talk? Alex leaned in, voice whip crack. Recorder word. Red eye unblinking. Your network. Names. Or the feds bury you. Elena's laugh tinkled, crystal shatter. Always so direct, detective. Like your predecessor. Eyes gleamed, probing. Elena Harlan. Married my Uncle Young. Small world, no. Alex's blood iced, chair legs scraping as she shoved back. Mother. No. Elena, her name twisted. Bullshit. Truth's a blade, Carino. Cuts deep. Elena licked lips slow. Your witness? Jamie. She danced close to my fire once. Sophia's debts paid in stories. Favors. Rage surged blind. Fist slammed table, thud vibrating. Liar. Door banged, Ruiz face thunder. Harlan. Out. Now. Hallway fluorescent buzzed harsh. Ruiz's grip iron on arm. Captain's pulling you. Conflict. Reyes linked too tangled. She's clean, Alex snarled, wrenching free. Shoulder throbbed, old alley ache. Vasquez is playing. Evidence says otherwise. Ruiz thrust folder thick, damning. Jamie's byline clippings. Cartel exposés, anonymous sources cited. One photo. Jamie younger, arm in arm with Sophia at a bar, Vasquez in background, blurred but there. Alex's world spun, nausea rising, bile sour. Fabricated. Diaz calling it collusion. Ruiz's eyes softened, pity sting. Suspended. Pending review. Word spread fast. Whispers in bullpen, stares like knives. Alex stormed out, badge burning, pocket like brand. City swallowed her. Horns blaring, pedestrians blurring. Drove aimless, tires humming concrete veins, until Jamie's brownstone loomed, beacon or trap. Knocked fist heavy. Door swung. Jamie laptop open on table, screens glowing, code, hacker traces? Eyes lit, then dimmed at Alex's face. What's wrong? Suspended. Word dropped, leaden. Folder slapped table, pages fanning. This. Jamie scanned, color draining. God. No. Fingers flew keyboard, clicks frantic. It's her. Vasquez's plant. I can prove. Too late. Alex paced, boots thudding rug. Air thick. Coffee stale, tension electric. Sophia. Elena. You knew. Jamie stood, chair scrape sharp. Knew? I fought them. Voice rose, cracking. Tears welled, hot tracks. Sophia begged me to run. I did. For her. For us. Echoed hollow. Alex stopped, facing her, inches, breaths clashing. Prove it. Jamie grabbed coat. Leather worn. Warehouse. My lockbox. Old files. Untouched. Drive tense. Silence thick. Radio static hissing. Rain threatened, clouds bruising sky. Warehouse district loomed, skeletal cranes like gallows. Jamie led to side door, key trembling and lock, click reluctant. Inside. Dust motes dance, flashlight beam. Air musty with paper decay and oil slick. Lockbox pride, metal groan. Files spilled. Photos, ledgers, Sophia's scrawls, please in ink. See? I documented everything. To take them down. Alex poured, heart-thawing slow. Genuine. Raw. But one sheet, Jamie's handwriting. Meaty payoff for silence. Timestamp. Months old. You paid her off? Voice broke, betrayal knife. Jamie snatched it, eyes wild. No. Bait. For a sting. Feds bailed. I burned it. Frantic search, matches struck, flame orange. Paper curled black, ash snowing floor. Proof gone. Trust frayed. Alex backed away, beam shaking. I can't. Crack gunshot outside. Glass shattered, shards tinkling. Down. Alex tackled Jamie, bodies slamming concrete, grunts shared. Footsteps pounded, boots heavy. Door burst. Masks, automatics glinting. Vasquez's remnants, loyal dogs. The writer. Now. Fray erupted. Alex's Glock barked, thud, man down. Jamie scrambled, grabbing pipe, swing wild, connect crunch. Chaos. Muzzle flashes, strobing dust, grunts, curses, Spanish sharp. Pinned behind crate, breaths heaving, Alex pressed Jamie close, shield. Stay low. Jamie nodded, eyes fierce, loves fire. Together. Break. Alex lunged, tackling last gunman, roll punch, cuff click. Silence fell, eerie, ringing ears. Bodies slumped, blood pooling dark. Sirens wailed distant, back up late again. Jamie slumped, wall, pipe clattering. Their cleaning house. Vasquez's orders. Alex holstered, hand out, pull up. Touch lingered, fingers lace, pulse sync. We end this. Back at Brownstone, adrenaline crash. Shower separate, steam veiling doubts. Dinner scavenged, takeout tie, spicy numbing tongues. Words careful. Case threads, escape plans. But under table, feet tangle, anchor. Night deepened, bed haven. Touches tentative, rebuilding. Lips brush shoulders, hands map scars anew. I believe you, Alex murmured, breath hot on skin. Jamie arched, moan low, affirmation. Climax soft, waves not storm. Whispers post. Dreams shared, future sketched hazy. Sleep claimed, arms entwined, safe harbor. But dawn brought Ruiz's call. Harlan. Diez warrant on Reyes. Collusion charges. Hide her. Panic surged, cold sweat. Jamie stirred, eyes opening, question. What now? Run. Wordash. With me. Choice crystallized, badge or heart. Alex packed duffel, clothes, gun, files. Jamie's hand in hers, steady. Door shut on life left. City waking indifferent. Highway blurred, dawn gold on rearview. Radio news. Cartel bust expands. But they? Fugitives now. Love's outlaws. Miles ate doubt, but Elena's shadow loomed. Final confrontation brewing. Sai escaped Alex, resigned, resolved. The question? Closer. Terrifying. Interstate hummed under tires, endless black ribbon unspooling west from New York's concrete jaws. Alex's cruiser, swapped plates, ghost ride. 8 miles, engine growl, a low lullaby against the whoosh of passing semis. Dawn had surrendered to noon blaze, sun hammering dash like judgment. Jamie slept shotgun, head lolled against window, auburn strands catching light. Haloed innocent. Her hand rested on Alex's thigh, weight light, trust absolute. Vanilla scent lingered, faint under leather and road dust. A tether in the blur. Pit stop. Jersey diner, chrome gleaming tacky. Air thick with grease and pie crust. Booth's vinyl cracked, jukebox crooning Patsy Cline, heartache twang. Coffee refilled. Mugs chipped, steam curling prayers. Jamie stirred sugar slow, spoon clinked meditative. Where to? Philly first. Contact there. Old academy buddy owes me. Alex's voice steady but eyes scanned lot. Paranoid flick to every shadow. Days hounds baying, feds circling. Fugitives. Her badge? Burned bridge. Jamie's smile ghosted, right? Road trip with a wanted woman. Romantic. Laugh bubbled. Alex's rusty. You complaining? Leaned across, thumb brushing knuckle, circle soft. Heat sparked, familiar. Jamie's eyes warmed, green depths pulling. Not yet. Kiss stolen, quick, coffee bitter. Patsy approved, needle scratching next track. Philly contact. Safe house basement. Musty with concrete damp and canned goods stack. Buddy Martinez, grizzled mustache twitching doubt. Harlan. This heat. You're radioactive. Need wheels. Clean. An intel on Vasquez. Alex pressed cash, wad fat, from emergency stash. Jamie hovered door, notebook out, scribing shadows. Martinez sighed, keys tossed. She's lawyered up. Singing sweet to feds. Your girl's name in every verse. Eyes to Jamie hard. Collusion. Debts paid. Jamie stiffened, pin snap. Lies. All. Night fell there. Couch shared, thin blanket ration. Touches turned urgent. Hands seeking in dark, breaths hitching sink. Love you, Jamie gasped, nails raking back, marks tomorrow's map. Alex's reply lost in moan, deep claiming. Climax crested mutual, shutters quaking frame. Afterglow sweat slick cling. Whispers post. We clear names. Then. What? Jamie's finger traced jaw tender. Us. Alex's vow iron. Beach house. No badges. Just this. Dream sketched, waves crash, sunsets shared. But Martinez's radio crackled dawn. Vasquez bailed. Hit on your journalist high. Bounty. Flight renewed south now Appalachia's green veil. Backroads twist. Leaves rustling gold under tires. Stop sparse. Gas station slushies, cherry red brain freeze laugh. Motel neon flicker blue, bed sagging but theirs. Nights blurred intimate. Bodies learning rhythms, size punctuation to roads hum. But pursuit nipped heels. Burner phone buzz, Ruiz voice gravel. Harlan. Turn back. DA folding under pressure. Vasquez claims Reyes fed tips. Sophia's murder inside job. Doubt clawed fangs sharp. Alex glanced Jamie, driving now, profile fierce in sunset blood. You hear that? Jamie's grip whitened wheel. Believe her? After all. Words choked. Stopped at overlook. Cliff sheer, valley yawn below. Wind whipped. Cool bite carrying pine sap and earth musk. Stood apart, chasm mirroring. I'd die before betraying you, Jamie said, voice whip. Turned ice storm, hurt raw. Sophia taught me that. Blood's not always thicker. Alex closed gap, arms crush. Forgive my ghosts. Kiss fierce, wind tossed, desperate. Hands fisted hair, pull grounding. Back to car, resolve steel. DC detour, fed mole, risk high. Night drop. Envelope slid under door, shadows long. Contents. Vasquez's ledger. Digital ghost. Jamie's code cracking. Proof. Elena's frame, planted evidence, hacked calls. Elation short. Tail spotted, black SUV, tinted menace. Chase ignited, tires scream curves, engine roar thunder. Jamie braced. Floor it. Alex swerved, gravel spray, ditch near miss. Heart slam, rib cage, sweat slick grip. Lost them in holler fog. Mist cloaking escape. Pulled over, shakes racking. Jamie's hand found neck, thumb pulse soothe. We're okay. Breath shared, ragged. Closer now. To ending it. Mexico border loomed. Dust devils dance, sun blister. Cross quiet. Forged papers pulse thunder. Juarez underbelly. Cantina's neon, air chilly hot, mariachi wail distant. Vasquez's lair. Villa sprawl, guards lax, bounty focus north. Infiltrate. Night dress, Jamie distraction, curves hugged silk, laugh flirt goon. Alex slipped shadows, boots silent tile, Glock whisper. Confront. Elena poolside, wine stem twirl, robe silk pool reflection. Harlan. No surprise, smile snake. Predictable. Endgame. Gun level steady. Confess. On record. Laughter bubbled, wine spill red. For love? Pathetic. Stood slow, rope slip shoulder taunt. Jamie's just like Sophia. Weak. Users. Rage blind, barrel press temple. Talk. But Jamie's voice hall sharp. Enough. Entered phone out, live feed to feds. Smile Elena. World's watching. Standoff fractured. Guards rush, gunfire pop. Chaos bloom. Alex fired, warning sky. Elena lunged, knife flash, struggle splash pool. Water churn, silk drag. Jamie pulled, yank hard, cuff click. Feds swarmed, sirens border wail. Elena hauled, curses Spanish venom. Proof streamed, irrefutable. Back north. Dawn border cross, exhaustion bone. Motel last, bed claim, bodies collapse. Touches soft, victory seal. Free, Jamie murmured, lips trail collarbone. Alex's sigh, relief flood. Love-making languid, savor, waves gentle. But cost tally, badge gone, trust scarred. Question brood. Unvoiced, potent. NYC return. Charges dropped, vindication newsprint. Captain's office. Welcome back? If you want. Alex shook head firm. New chapter. Street walk, hand in Jamie's fingers weave. Canal glint. Rain sent memory. Stopped rooftop, dawn break, skyline promise. Can I? Alex started, voice crack. Jamie turned, eyes no. Smile soft, invitation. Rooftop wind whispered secrets through Brooklyn's jagged teeth. City sprawl below, a glittering beast stirring awake. Dawn's first blush kissed the horizon. Pinks and golds bleeding into night's ink, casting long shadows that danced like forgotten lovers. Alex stood at the edge, hands shoved deep in jacket pockets, leather creased from the road's relentless grind. The air hummed with distant traffic hum and pigeon coos, laced with that eternal urban tang. Hot dog carts firing up, rivers faint brine. Her bruises had faded to yellow ghosts, but the ache inside? Fresh, raw. The bounties echo Elena's venom laugh. They clung like smoke. Jamie leaned against the brick parapet beside her, auburn waves tousled by the breeze, catching light like autumn fire. She'd shed the motel wear for jeans and a simple tee, faded Harbor Echo logo, irony's nod. Freckles standing bold against skin-kissed tan by border suns. Her notebook dangled loose from one hand, pages fluttering soft, a talisman of battles won. Green eyes traced the skyline, thoughtful, but her free hand sought Alex's, fingers brushing tentative then lacing firm. Warmth spread, anchor in the vertigo. "We did it," Jamie said, voice low, threaded with wonder. Squeeze gentle, pulse sync. "Sophia. She'd be proud." Alex nodded, throat tight. The villa takedown replayed, gun smoke accurate, Elena's splash, Jamie's feed sealing fate. Feds had swept in like Avengers, charges sticking this time. Trafficking empire crumbled, headlines screaming justice. Her badge? Offered back but declined. Clean slate meant reinvention. Freelance PI? Or just this? Yeah. Alex's reply, gravel rough, etched emotion. Turned facing her. Hazel locking green, worlds narrowing. Wind tugged jacket hem. Chill nipping exposed neck, but Jamie's nearness burned steady. But the cost? Jamie's brow furrowed. Thumb stroking knuckle, circle soothing. What cost? We're breathing. Free. Step closer, body heat cutting breeze. Vanilla whisper under soaps clean. Yumi. That's the win. Alex's breath hitched, audible, caught. Memories cascaded. Rainslick warehouse, tire iron swing. Diner kiss stolen. Border motel size, bodies mapping trust. Elena's lies had carved deep doubt's scar, but healed in touches, truth's whispered post-climax. Yet the question festered, hot coal in chest. Fearless detective? No more. Just Alex. Human. Yearning. The city stirred below, horns faint bleat, subway rumble subterranean. A gull cried overhead, sharp slice through quiet. Alex's free hand rose, hesitant, cupping Jamie's cheek, rough pat on soft. Freckles like stars under thumb. Jamie. Eyes widen, knowing soft. Jamie leaned in, forehead touch. Breaths mingle, warm puffs. Ask. Heart thundered, drum solo in ribs. Swallow hard, throat work visible. Can I kiss you now? Voice breaks, whisper plea. Not command. Vulnerability stripped, armor shed. Time suspended, wind pause, gull silent. Jamie's smile bloomed, slow, radiant, tears glint. Yes. Simple. Seismic. Lips met. Gentle first, question answered in press soft. Salt of unshed tears, coffee's ghost from dawn brew. Deep and slow, hunger-tempered wisdom, hands roaming familiar. Fingers thread hair, tug light. Palms span back, pull flush. Sigh shared deep, soul exhale. Mingling with city's awakening chorus. No rush. Eternity in lean. Broke eventual, foreheads abut, noses brush. Jamie's laugh bubbled, light free. Took you long enough. Alex's grin crooked, self-deprecating. Fearless, remember? Till you. Wind gusted, playful, ruffling pages. Notebook slapped thigh. Jamie snatched it, pen out, scribble quick. Title. The question that cracked the case. Wink sly. Our story. Ours. Word settled, right? Alex pulled her close. Hug enveloped, chin nest hair. Write it. But happy ending. Months unfurled like film reel, cinematic blur. Loft shared now. Alex's boxing gloves beside Jamie's typewriter clack. Morning's tangled sheets, coffee shared mugs, steam curl lazy. Cases taken joint. Alex's grit, Jamie's ink. Exposing shadow sans badge weight. Nights. Jazz vinyl spin, Coltrane wail to slow dance sway. Bodies celebrate victories in moans soft, climaxes waves cresting love's shore. Sophia's grave visited, cemetery quiet, leaves crunch autumn. Locket placed, silver shine on stone. Rest now, Jamie murmured, hand in Alex's squeeze. Tears fell, joint cleansing. 1 year mark. Rooftop return. Anniversary dawn. Skyline same but softer. Picnic spread, bacon crisp, pancake stack, wine bubbly fizz. Laughter echoed, free, unscarred. Jamie raised glass, clink crystal. To questions. Alex mirrored, eyes shine. And answers. Kiss sealed, passionate promise. Wind carried sighs downward, city indifferent but kinder. Fearless. No. Brave. Together.